text him right now, and he's gonna agree with me that, ma'am, JB does the same exact thing. He will cut people off.
Look at God. Look at God. See how that works? So this gentleman was exhausted in what I was saying. One of the other things that I wanted to bring into this conversation is some of the commentary in and around oral engagement, right? So we had this conversation earlier about there being this
if you go through the Bible.
Cause you know how to be messy. They don't. You let Kay put a battery in your back about 40. Same shit you preach about. What? Don't let the app.
Either. But if you want to pat yourself on the back and feel great, just send 10 cents a day, bro, to Kenya, bro. You be okay.
I'm already sending 30 cents.
Then you good, bro. Like, you're responsible for what you create. If you created it,
I don't believe that.
It's yours.
I don't believe that. That's where the crux is. I don't believe that. Like, what did you know?
Well, I mean, you believe some of that, right? You believe that if you have the child, you're responsible.
Oh no, of course. I just don't mean it stops there.
He also believes that he's responsible for everyone else's child.
But look, you can't take on responsibility.
Turn around.
You can take on responsibility like that, and that's fine. That's not even what my take is about. Like, shout out to the people who do take on responsibility, right? It's the do you like the question of do you have to? Do you owe it?
Yeah,
no,
fuck
no.
I mean, that's where I think we do owe it to each other. You know what I mean? That's just where I'm at right now. Talk to me in a year. Maybe I'm in a different spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're just talking shit because you just left the little nigga. Go back, pick the little nigga. I don't know why ain't you adopt the little nigga? You just over here on Clubhouse with us because you fucking were fed up with the chick. And you did exactly what everybody would have done. I would have done the same shit. Bro. Like, it is what it is. You know, this is normal behavior. You didn't do anything wrong.
They're getting all these things, but they're going to a synagogue every Saturday, right? But they're not married on paper. They're religiously married. Same for the Muslim community in America. They're not married on paper, but they got a man in their house. They have 2 incomes and are still receiving government.
It is true that, you know, if you do feel that sense of responsibility, you could just get the kid's bank account and wire $1,000 a month.
Yeah. Without saying a damn thing to the mom.
This is zero about money, bro. Zero.
That's not about money. And how did that work practically?
She's good. She makes money. She makes a good amount of money. It's not about money.
I once had a date with a dude who I told him I adopted a kid, and he had like pure disgust on his face, and he's like, couldn't you just have given him some money instead? And it reminds me a lot.
That shit to you?
Yeah, and it reminds me a lot of this. I thought it was really sad. I thought it.
That's all I'm trying to say. Find it. But
Friday 24/7.
Netherlands crying to a boy.
It's too late for us to try and do something like that. It's something that should have been
Original
way back in the days. They were to even attempt to manipulate the dollar. It's too late for that. We do that with everybody in the United States would suffer as well as the local market. And it'd be bad for us.
noticed when he said, he was talking about pharma, how many people in America, especially California, have known you can go across the border to Tijuana and get that same drug for, like he said, 1/10, but he didn't mention Mexico. Yeah, he mentioned like, I think it's France, what did he say, some other countries way in Europe or something. Oh, you know, you get it a lot cheaper in Russia. I think he mentioned the prices. Oh, it's a lot cheaper. So he's having to fall into alignment. Yeah, because it's people, it's kind of like, he didn't want to say underground market, but underground market, well, you can't get anywhere else but right here. Else it's illegal. Well, people will travel and leave the country and do whatever. And like over there, it's cheaper. Food doesn't have as much red dye and stuff in it. I gotta believe, is it RFK Jr. has a big effect on that conversation that he spoke out, because it's really hitting big pharma like, look, what are you doing? It's you just this monopoly to just keep doing what you're doing. No, and stuff that I guarantee you that's at the core of that thought that Trump sells to us on the idea that, well, hey, prices are going to come down. Yeah, either that or a lot of businesses going to go out of business if they don't. Nobody's wanting to get what you make anymore. They're going to find another way to get it done. Go all natural or whatever. And you better reduce prices because it's just as supply and demand economics. Ain't nobody want what you're doing. But that's great. You're selling it to everybody. That's such a great thing, man. Bring the prices down. Thank you.
So, man, I rock with y'all a little bit. I just been listening a little bit. No disrespect to one, may I speak?
Oh, of course. Go ahead. It's free.
Okay. What the brother said before me was absolutely right. I mean, I've been over to Barcelona, Valencia, Gandia, Madrid, London, Paris, Portugal. Their food processes are completely different. Their medicals are completely different. And yes, we do need to switch over to holistic medicine. Because as we see, the CDC and the FDA don't give two fucks about none of us. I don't give a fuck who you are, how rich you are, how smart you are. I don't give a damn about none of that. We in a country where they don't give a fuck about you either. Because they letting the FDA and the CDC do this shit to the people in it. Because they know that whenever we try any of their medicines, we are the guinea pigs. Because they know nobody's body is the exact same. Our DNA is not the exact same. So they know that when we take it, whatever happens to us, that's what they're researching. We're the guinea pigs. And I'm still waiting on a doctor or nurse to tell me.
Want to have a one-on-one debate with Sid?
I don't want to talk to that bitch. I'm not talking to that disrespectful bitch. Fucker, she can sit her ass in the kitchen and make a fucking sandwich, bro. I'm not doing this shit. Yo, don't disrespect the fucking platform, man. Don't disrespect it, bro. You were asked a fucking question. I did nothing outside of what what he would do and how he normally runs his room. You were probably triggered by the shit that I said, so you decided you want to come up here and act like a fucking bitch, which nobody disrespected you. I never agreed with your opinion, nor disagreed. I asked you an objective, open-ended question based on your statement to start a conversation. Don't come up here and fuck.
So why don't we do this respectfully, guys? No smoke with Keegan or Nye. Hello, Father. Father, I'm going to move you down because you have a problem with mic control. I'll clear the stage and let's clear the air. You guys, Angie, would you like to clear the air?
Hi, JB. There's no clearing the air that I have. I was actually in your room. I did mention earlier in your room that I was going to redefine triggered, and looks like I did just that. And this gentleman is talking about someone disrespecting him, and in fact, I tried not to even speak to him. He forced me to respond to him, and I refused to. And so now I'm a bitch, a hoe, and everything else that kind of comes along with that, because I just wanted to share my opinion. I even made it very clear that I was in the chat, and I was debating on whether or not I should share my opinion. I said it for a little while in the chat, and I think someone else who was a mod in your space at the time was like, oh, you'd be surprised, come up and, share. So I was asked to come share a few times, And I was like, oh, give me a second, I'll just listen in a little bit more. And so what I came up and I was making some acknowledgement of was a lot of the things that I heard in the room so far. And I was like, a lot of the things that have been said haven't actually been said with a heart of honesty, right? There's no truth to what's being said. And I try to dive into some of those realities, right? And I gave an anecdotal example of something that I've experienced of being a mother of 6 children. And this gentleman decided that he wanted to ransack what I was saying, throw everything all over the place, and be like, well, why? And then I try to walk around him and move around, and then he'd like remove me from your stage, and someone else kindly brought me back up, but I just try to, move around this gentleman because he seems to have tones that, didn't really fit into the conversation. He seemed like he was taking personal shots from the straight gate, and I just wanted to walk around that. I wanted to be a genuine participant in the overall conversation, and I called out 3 points that I wanted to acknowledge. Didn't even get to any of those points because I got slammed by this gentleman, and now I'm a bitch, and he didn't think that we knew each other. So he's like, oh, this is how JB runs his space, and I'm just like, yeah, not really. I know JB, he doesn't run his space like that. So JB doesn't force anybody to, to bow to him, and if JB doesn't like what somebody's saying, he doesn't go off and boom the room and come back on the back gate and try to create a narrative. You're a liar, sir. You're a liar. In fact, I didn't say anything to you. I tried not to say anything to you at all, and you still tried to say stuff to me. So you defining me as being disrespectful when you're the one who's calling me a bitch and a hoe?
So
you're a liar.
I was in this room, JB, for I would say her entire submission, and you are being just as disingenuous as you're accusing him of. He did stop you to ask a question. I don't know what the crux of the conversations were, but he did stop you to ask a question and interject on your long statement. So, and then you said you were going to ignore him, and then you continued on, and he asked you again. So that's
he's just trying to be forceful in getting someone to, their share to say something that it was an anecdotal example. It was an example that I was giving. It didn't even highlight anything that I was talking about, right? It was just an anecdote example. So it literally didn't have anything to do with it. It was just something that I was sharing, and because I shared something personal, he wanted to think that he was going to. I've been on Clubhouse since season 1, okay? This is the most egregious spaces on this application, so it's very, he's an amateur. So what he was trying to do.
Okay, so.
I didn't go there with him. I just didn't go there with him, Brad.
But you're engaging in the same.
And then what you guys try to do, and you jump on top of it.
I didn't do anything.
You tried to water down my share and tell me, oh, you're going on and on, Jay. About a total of a minute and like 20 seconds of this man's time.
Angel, you're kind of in a matrix.
Too much for him.
Angel, you're breaking up.
Give me a second, okay.
So, I don't know what the conversation was before. I don't know what the topic of the room was. I just came in, and then she gave her speech. They did stop her to ask a question of why do you think that this is the reason why, and she did go on for some period of time, and then
not for some period of time. Be honest, I wasn't even. You guys were speaking longer.
Just let him fucking.
Oh, there he goes again. You can't help yourself, can you?
You just cut him off. Shut the fuck
you're
up.
Special.
Shut up. This
You're
is why I
special.
call you being a bitch.
You're special.
The man was talking. Let him talk. Nobody cut you off. Man. Go ahead, Brad. You got it.
And so 120 seconds.
Angel.
Brad has it, Angel.
Let Brad finish.
You're literally showing everybody what the fuck you just did in the last room. You're showing your ass right now. You can't control yourself. Shut the fuck up. Let Brad finish, and you can respond after. Go ahead, Brad.
Yes. So, like I said, Sig asked that question, saying why is it that you think they ask you this thing. It was something about 6 baby daddies. And she ignored it. Sig repeated the question, and then she went to a different route. And then Sig said, "All right, I'm going to put you down." And since you're just wanting to filibuster or basically pontificate on the stage and not actually engage in a conversation, then Sig brought out the conversation fact of like, this is a room not to just give your one anecdotal spirits, but to actually engage in a conversation and have a conversation. Edward came off, and then he gave his pontification about marriage, beauty, and life, and Edward.
So Hakima, the Mojo show, I don't know if Roger's going to be on this morning or if he's coming or if he's going to create a room. I'm going to see if I can try to find his room, but this is the live show and the live analysis. This is pretty standard, typical Sig show, you know, with a hyperverbalized insane woman. But again, this is a show about nothing.
Fucking Rome. Come on, Brad. I actually fucking like you. I don't know, if you needed a touch of heart on today, but this guy has a heart on for me, and you're just stroking the shit.
Yes.
Be honest. Be fucking honest.
Somebody in the chat, I wasn't there, so I'm intrigued by what's going on. But somebody in the chat said Keegan was modded too. Keegan?
Somebody modded. I did not mod Keegan. It was only.
Yeah, I did get modded. I don't know why.
And me were modded. Then all.
He just came in for a brief second as a mod. Yeah.
Angel. When people are talking, shut the fuck up, sir.
Dude, I'm not gonna respect anybody who calls me a bitch. So you can get yourself together and just listen to this. Don't think that you running over my voice is gonna get me to do anything for you. Yeah, there you go.
This is why 1 in 4 of y'all can get married. That's why. 75% of y'all can't get a fucking ring. That's why. You don't know how to shut the fuck up. So here's what happened. It was me and Nicole modded, and then
he ain't wrong.
I did not mod Keegan. Keegan all of a sudden got modded. Then me and Angel got into our little.
Not me and Angel, Negro. You got yourself into a piece of shit.
Angel, woman to woman, please, just one mic at a time, baby.
There you go.
And I'll take another mod.
Let me jump in here real quick.
Go ahead.
Let me jump in for 2 seconds. And this has nothing to do with Angel. Keegan's kind of grown on me. He's like that annoying little brother you want to donkey punch. But, you know, if you stay around him enough, you know, I would mod Keegan. Here's the problem with me modding somebody like Keegan. I'm worried that Keegan will say something so polarizing that my house will get clipped. And I worked very hard to build this house up. That's really the only reason why I don't mod Keegan. Because he does have a certain, he represents a certain segment of society that I'm curious about. And that's the younger generation, because they're fucking backwards. So, Angel, if I'm going to bring you back up, here's one of my policies. It's a one mic policy. If a mod is speaking, please just stand down to the finish, and you're always going to get grace to talk in this space. So I'm going to bring you back up. Just let's work through this. Welcome back, Angel.
Wait, we also have to note if she keeps getting moved down, we won't be able to bring her back up after so many tries. So
she's an adult.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about that. I'm gonna get ran over by Sig. He seems to have, you know, some sort of issue, whatever it is. I'm not gonna try to redefine it. I'll let him be the definition of his own shit.
Wait, Angel, let me ask you a question. Do you think, and I'm asking respectfully, Sig, don't start yelling at her. Let me ask you this question. Do you think Sig would be the poster boy for toxic masculinity? Is that your opinion?
I don't even. Is this masculinity that he's expressing?
I'm asking you.
I thought it was some form of like bitch. I didn't really. I'm not getting any hints of, you know, masculinity. I know wonderful men. Very masculine. They don't come off like this. Sig knows nothing of me. He's never seen me before. Never seen him. But I'm automatically a bitch because he couldn't get a few words in, and he had to shut down the whole room.
Angel, let me ask you this.
And go get backup. You're his backup, so I told him to go get you.
Well, he reached out to me.
Yeah, I told him to go get you.
I left because I actually have a life, but I came back because Sig's my friend, and I wanted to see what was going on. But
that's cute.
Well, listen, I've actually built a real relationship off this app, but let me just say this. Were you in the room when I said, when Sig came up on stage and I modded him, I said, hey, I'm warning everybody. He's going to say some things that might trigger some of you people. Were you there when I said that?
Yeah. And that's when I came in, and did you read you you responded to me. I said, I'm going to redefine triggered. And I did just that.
Okay. So how do we come to a conclusion on this? Because
I don't know. I didn't get to share my fucking talking point because there was a bitch who came off their mic.
But you see, when you say things like that, you know he has a right to punch
I
back.
can't say it. So I can't. Jay, I am responding to him calling me a bitch. He called me a bitch first. He called me a bitch here first. He didn't call me a bitch in the other room. He called me a bitch here first when you came in as his backup. So now his maybe in that stroke that's happening with him right now, maybe it's his erection's getting bigger. And now, he's able to kind of just people like to do little weird shit when they're getting off. He likes to curse, obviously. So he likes to sit there and just say some shit to somebody who he doesn't know he's talking to. So I didn't get a chance to share anything. I didn't share anything. I was just highlighting 3 things I wanted to talk about. And I was giving space. And the minute that I went to go give an anecdote example, so I could talk about I could bring myself in as an example.
So
because not many women
that we can analyze here
have my lived experience. So I just wanted to kind of share this because it went with some of the tones that were being spoken on in the other room.
Chillism.
And so I highlighted those. I gave the anecdote example.
We have
They didn't get a chance to question me, even though that he was trying to. I just ignored him, Jay. I just ignored him. And then he went off on a tangent like JB
so politically correct is running.
Yeah, I know, Jay.
Can't see it on this phone, but
okay, this is not Jay. You're not Jay.
so
You're not
created
doing what Jay does. So that's why I
anonymous
call him a
account
liar.
just for this
Because he
morning.
wasn't being in a reflection of how you run your space. And then when I didn't conform to what he was saying or trying to get me to do, he had a fit. So I don't know. I didn't get a share. I didn't. And like I said before, I was gonna redefine triggered, and I didn't.
We're gonna do this for about another hour and a half.
Let me jump back in. I just need you to meet up.
I'm gonna try to stop at 12.
So this is a brand new room. This is Healthy Debates. Why are females so toxic in today's world? If it doesn't apply, let it fly. I have a poll on top. Please vote. It's a win-win for me. Stroke my ego a little bit. Appreciate it. We have some new speakers that I don't get to hear from very often, or at all, actually. So we're going to try this again, guys. Let's be respectful. If somebody punches at you, give them a chance to finish, land, and then I promise everybody gets a chance to come back in. As far as this being my space, this is all your spaces. You guys don't show up, I don't have a space. But when I leave, I'm going to keep it real 100. I really don't care. Top left means nothing. If I'm not here and Sig or Brad or Nye are running the room, hey, God bless. Just don't get the house clipped is all I ask. Good morning, Abigail.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. I just wanted to chime in on some things that I learned about emotional development, and I just wanted to say a couple things before I doze off. And yeah.
Well, go ahead. Give it to us. Did you not want to speak now on that? All right. Merjan, how you doing? Long time. Edward, hold on.
I just want to say one thing.
Go ahead.
You never get clipped when I speak. That's all.
Oh, Edward, you're the least of my problems on this app. Trust me. I know you come with grace and respect. Abigail, do you want to speak on that? Then I'm going to go to Merjan.
Got it. So yeah, a lot of what we call toxic is really just emotional underdevelopment, like tone, delivery, and how you ask for things changes everything. And when we lean into feelings, universal needs, and requests instead of demands, we stay connected to things. Like the moment we slip into diagnostic terminology, like calling each other names or labels, denying responsibility, demanding, or using deserved language, like the combo is completely lost, and empathy brings it back together, I would say. I think that's what's really missing when it comes to these sort of the conversations, as well as there needs to be some more empathy, self-ownership, clear requests, and acknowledging shared human needs, because we all have the same universal human needs. And yeah, that's all. I think with our language, we need to treat it like a code, because our brains are like computers. So if we start speaking through empathy, and we start speaking through feelings and needs, then I think things will gradually change for us all.
Abigail, respectfully, and I mean this. I'm not trying to be an ass. This may not be the space for you, because we get some heated debates in here. So I just want to say that. So hold on,
Stop to say to her.
I'm just being honest. Listen, I have no problems with what she said. I think the world does need more empathy, but I seem to be the island of misfit toys. I get all the crazies that come in here. So when you get crazies, hold on, Abigail, let me finish, please. When you get crazies involved, empathy on Clubhouse is not an easy thing to ascertain. But Abigail, when you play, because I want to say good morning to Merjam.
Okay. Well, empathy, you can still like channel anger. Like you could say, I feel a great amounts of like anger, or great amounts of disrespect because I'm in need of competence. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just channeling.
Thank you. Everybody channel your empathy. Jim, how you doing?
Hello, everybody. Good morning to all of you. I just want to say that I support Sig because he's my friend. That's why I'm here in the room. Hi, Sig. Good to see you. And nice to meet everybody. And I just want to say two things. One thing I heard was somebody said, show your ass. So I just wanted to make a little joke like, does anybody want to see mine? And the other one was, you said, JB, that it strokes your ego, but does it also stroke something else? Sorry, I just had to say this.
Yeah,
nice to meet everybody. And I'm gonna go now, because I think it's also not my room.
Thank you. It depends on who's doing the stroking. But I'm going to hand the room to, I'm here to listen, not really participate, because I have things to do in real life. Hold on, Edward. I'm going to hand it to whoever's going to be top left, which is going to be Sig. Sig, you're in charge of the room. Let's show, no, I'm not saying you, Sig, I'm saying just in general, everybody. Obviously, there's some hard feelings here. Let's just show a little grace to the space. And don't get the house clipped. Sig, I'm going to hand it to you. I'm going to be listening, but not participating.
Okay, roger that. Yes. All right, so here's how we're going to do this, guys. We're having a fucking conversation. You want to pontificate for 15 fucking minutes, it's not going to happen. If people want to clarify a point, ask you a quick question, pick your brain on why you said what you said, like, we're talking like normal fucking human beings here, y'all. Let's have a normal conversation.
Well, Sig, then I can't participate because you don't think I'm normal.
That's funny.
Why is that funny, Sig? You know I didn't throw that at you, man. You and I've had some serious conversations, but I just wanted to say that. Good to see you, Brad. Hey, guys, I just appreciate, man. It's just one thing. Even though we don't all agree on the freezing, it's all good. And Angel, if I can submit one thing to you, it's pretty simple. If someone asks you a question, you can say yes or that's off limits. It just solves the problem back there.
Yeah, and I didn't thank you for giving me the verbiage for that. I thought I was able to easily just say, I'm not going to answer that. I didn't know that was going to, trigger, a bitch. So I didn't know that.
Well, Angel, you know I'm 61. Angel, you know I'm 61, right?
Yeah, I know.
When we go to the gun range, that's when we talk about trigger. I don't know about this trigger in light or words and stuff like that because, people can say whatever they want. As long as you know that you're not that, you should never be triggered by it. So it doesn't really matter what people say because at the end of the day, I get a lot of pushback from my lifestyle from a whole lot of people. Sig knows this. Brad knows this. But you know what? I could give a flying flip about it because you know why? I really don't care. You don't live in my house. You don't pay my bills. You're not married to me. I don't do anything about your life. So you can take a long walk on a short pier, and I'm good.
Can we talk?
You're not.
Can I talk?
Go ahead, Susan.
Yeah, go ahead, Susan. You got it. Go ahead. You got it, Susan.
Yeah. First of all, who wrote "Why Are Females So Toxic in Today's World"?
Wait a second. So I'm in the middle of talking to Edward, and I get cut off because.
No, stop talking. Susan has a microphone.
So how is that
Susan
interfere?
has a
Edward and I were
microphone.
literally just
Susan is
talking, and
talking
because
right
he
now.
doesn't want me to talk,
Susan is talking right
then
now.
he gets a.
There was a
Hakima,
seconds of silence. You didn't come off the mic.
it looks like Roger's account got clipped.
So because nobody else said anything,
FYI, it looks like Roger was deleted from the app.
So we let Susan have it. This is what I'm talking. Yo,
Well,
that's crazy. It's crazy.
Hold on a second.
Go ahead, JB.
Hold on a second. Let me just say this. Hey, Susan, I don't know you, but I put that title.
Yeah, so why do you think females are so toxic? I think males are so toxic.
We had that conversation. Hold on, Uncle. We had that conversation in the last room, and now we're pivoting to the other side. So, but you're entitled to your opinion, man. You're welcome on the stage. You can give us opinion why you think men are so toxic. But, you know, it's been my experience. And, Angel, why are you making threats? See, this is.
Told you,
right,
JB. I told you, bro.
No, bro. Listen, let me explain something. This is what I mean by feminine toxicity, right? I'm not going to talk on what happened between her and I on this app. She knows what happened. But I've been showing you grace, respect, when, in all honesty, in my opinion, I shouldn't have to. You did some fucked up things to me, lady. But I stood down, showed you respect, hoping that maybe you changed. I'm full of it. Then you hit the fuck this and leave quietly button. I don't understand some of these people, her, the Anthony Edwards, who come into spaces and set to every motherfucking conversation around them and their feelings, because all their lived experience is all that matters.
Stop fucking it.
Hold on. Everybody mute up, please. Thank you. Now, I opened this room. I let her back in. I didn't have to, right? Sig, you're my dude. You're my friend in real life. And then when I said to her, hey, Sig and I are friends in real life, she goes, oh, isn't that cute? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I was able to cultivate real friendships contrary to what some of you people try to do to me on this app. I'm sorry. So, let me tell you something, Sig. This is my word, man. Mental illness has overtaken this app. But, Susan, you can leave too. There's a leave quietly button. But this is some fucking... I showed that woman grace.
Leave. My God. You don't...
Okay, I know. Listen, you know one thing I don't deal with? Is super liberal fucking chicks. I don't deal with that shit.
JB, I just got shit for doing exactly what you did. I'm not
shut up,
I'm a fucking stupid bitch, man. That's why. Get the fuck out in the kitchen, go make a sandwich. But go ahead, JB. I'm sorry, I had to get that off my chest. You got it, bro.
Bro, let me tell you something. Some of the shit that gets spewed. And listen, Angel, I'll bring you back up. But when you threaten my house that I fucking put work into, you should try that, Angel. Open your own rooms and open your own house to see how that works out. But for you to make threats at me when I've been graceful to you, shame on you, Angel. Because what you did to me, Angel, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, most people wouldn't even let you in their space.
I did nothing to you, Jay.
You didn't do nothing? So if I tell you you have a nice PTR, but that's love bombing?
What, you have a nice PTR too. You're a handsome guy.
I know, but let's not deflect. If I tell you you have a nice PTR, is that love bombing? Because that was your statement. That was your statement in Millie Marathon. Then I listen. You know what's kept me going?
No, don't take what fucking Tracy said, man.
No.
Hold on
a second.
I followed you, so follow me back.
Hold on a second. In this house, whether you like it or not, I'm the big fucking kahuna. So when I'm talking, I need you to listen. If not, you can get out. Okay?
Oh, so JB doesn't run his room like that, huh? Yeah.
So, but here's the thing. That room in the Millie Marathon, you know what's got me through life? One, besides my street savvy, is my fucking memory. I remember everything. Okay, I may not be the smartest guy, but I'm not the fucking dumbest. And when you come after me and you try to dox myself and my family, and I show you grace, let me tell you a story. See, I'm going to go there. Fuck this. When I was banging with Millie Marathon, there was 5, 6, 7,000 people in that room. All I ever told this woman was, hey, you got a nice PTR. So when all these assholes came up at stage, by the way, with no receipts, still waiting for the receipts on those, she comes up just to fucking step on me while I'm down and says, oh, I just want everybody to know that JB love bombed me because he said I had a nice PTR. This is what I'm talking about, Sig, when you have to be careful talking to women. You can't tell a woman nice PTR and then they fucking run around because you know what? Here's the truth, Angel. I'm going to keep it real. I don't give a fuck what you say. You're one of those people that crave attention. You're one of those people that probably have no attention in life, and you want to fucking focus everything on you. And like I said, I've shown you more grace and respect than you fucking deserve for what you did to me. You're one of the problems with fucking women in this world, the toxic femininity. You want to play the victim. You want to poke the bear, but then you want to play the victim. No, I'm not going to bring you up. You know why? Because you don't respect my space. If you did, you would shut the fuck up when people were talking, because not everybody wants to hear from you. So if you don't like it, you're going to take this house down. Good luck, lady. Bigger people and more popular people than you have tried, and yet here we are fucking standing.
Yo, JB, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This shit exists, and don't take this the wrong way, because giving grace is a kind gesture. But that's exactly why these motherfuckers are the way they are. Because we give grace. We care. We be trying to care and shit. We supposed to let motherfuckers... I'm at a point now where I'm letting motherfuckers burn, man. Like, I'm not saving nobody. I'm not giving grace. Give you one chance, nigga. I'm cutting you out. I'm sorry, I used the N-word. My apologies. I'm a little rough around my edges. But I'm cutting you at the heel, at the ankles, G. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no more grace, man. If you disrespectful, you're not getting a second chance. No, you're gonna sit in that fire of loneliness, and why can't I get back on stage, and why can't people talk to? No, because you ain't shit. And that's the problem. I blame men for this shit. I'm sorry, fellas. I blame us.
Well, see, so let me say something, man. And you know what's gonna be interesting to me? The narrative that comes out of what I said, right? Everybody in this room heard what I said. Now, what I said and what she's gonna go and tell the rooms and say I said is gonna be completely different. Let me tell you, so you see Brad on my stage? Brad and I would bang all the time because I didn't like the way he was talking to certain people. A, I should have just minded my fucking business. And B, now that time has passed, he was right. I publicly apologized to Brad just the other day, and I'll do it every fucking day. He was right to talk to the Victorias of the world who are toxic femininity. Yo, Angel, I gotta be honest with you, bro. 100% I'm disappointed in you because I gave you another chance to come into my circle and you act like a fool. And when you act like a fool, you get treated like a clown. I gotta stand down, sick, because I have some real life shit to do. Please run the space. You want to bring her up? That's on you, kid.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm gonna let her sit in the kitchen. She can make the room some sandwiches. I think everybody's sick of her. I'm looking at the chat. The majority of people are fucking sick of her. She just came in here, showed her ass. And this is exactly JB. So now it's you got to tell and lie on JB, because exactly what just transpired between you and JB. Let me get some signal here. That's exactly what happened in that last room. You're a liar. You show your ass. You come in here, and again, you know, you can talk all the shit that you want. You're just used to being around beta ass men that just let you act a fucking fool and don't say shit, bro. This ain't that space, man. You act like a bitch, you're gonna fucking get called one. You're gonna get checked. So I didn't call you a bitch because I disagreed with your points. I actually agreed with some of your points. I called you a bitch because you acted like a fucking bitch. Just like if I was broke and a bum, you'd call me broke and a fucking bum. So it is what it is. You want to act a certain way? Again, that's what I get with these women. They all want all this responsibility and equal rights and we can do it. But then when you act accordingly on your own, based on your own free will, and people respond to how you react, then it's a fucking problem. We got to take it easy on you. Then you just sat up here and lied on two fucking men, and you're lying in the fucking chat now. Yo, fellas, my advice, real quick. Women like this, they can be soft and sweet and they can sound like they're, but women like this are dangerous. She's the type that will falsely accuse you and get your ass locked up and then be laughing all the way to the fucking bank, bro.
Yo, Shay,
women like this, you gotta be aware of.
Shay, let me say this because Uncle's been trying to get an Uncle. I promise you can go next. Let me just say this, bro. I'm so sick. I don't care if they're liberal, conservative, of these women coming and poking the motherfucking bear, right? Even when you show them the grace and the space, and you give them another chance to prove that maybe they changed, because I know I changed since that room, and they come in, they do the same fucking bullshit, bro. Same bullshit. Now, I'm not going to dox her, because she's going to be talking about, this is their narrative. That's right, my narrative is my lived experience with you and then engaging with you. You're toxic. You couldn't be a content creator if I taught you how. It's bizarre to me. I run some of the best fucking spaces and rooms on this app, bar none. And I only let you back in. I was hoping that you may have changed. But you know what? I'm lying because I cut you off. No, and I asked you, that's another thing I asked you to do. Stand the fuck down. When people are talking, not everybody needs to hear your voice. Your voice is not the most important voice in this motherfucking room. You get it?
Nobody
And Susan, shut up while I'm talking. I hate to get like that. You can get the fuck out too.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'll shut the fuck up.
What the fuck
Good.
is wrong with you, weirdo female? Shut up.
Let me
No,
tell you
it's us
something.
midnight. It's
Let
us
me tell you
midnight.
something. Let me tell you something. This is my word as a man. When a woman comes in here, I always treat her with grace. But when a woman starts acting with some fucking toxic masculinity energy, fuck you. You're gonna get back what you give. Now you want to sit in the chat and cry the fucking victim. Yeah, you are crying the victim. So I'm tired of that shit. Hold on a second. Let me see something. Give me a second, guys. Because I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm not protecting anybody that don't deserve protecting. Go ahead, Uncle.
As I smoke my blunt and just listen to all of this, man, look, I just heard toxic female energy. And I want this to be known. A lot of toxicity comes, I hate to say it, but from the mothers. Because single moms create these visions and create these thought processes in their daughters' heads, making them feel a certain type of way about men. Women, I want y'all to understand this. We love the fuck out of y'all, and we would protect y'all through and through. All we want y'all to be is in y'all's feminine ways. That's all. We want y'all to respect us. We want you to love us. We want you to cook, fuck us, all of that good shit. But at the end of the day, just stop acting like I had to catch myself, I caught myself. Stop acting like men. You were made to be a woman. Put yourself in a woman's place. And let me break this toxic shit down. Like sometimes when a couple has a daughter and the man beats on the woman, but the woman doesn't leave. And then that little girl grows up seeing that shit, and then she thinks that she should get with men that beat on her because she thinks that's a form of love. Or vice versa with the little boy. Say the woman is verbally abusive to the little boy and the nigga don't leave. The man don't leave. And now the little boy grows up getting with women that talk shit to him because he thinks that's a form of love. See, a lot of people need to get their love language in order because everybody's looking at that love thing from everybody else's standpoint rather than their individual own. And when you're looking at it from somebody's others aspects, you ain't gonna love yourself in the way that you need to. So if you don't love yourself, you can't get into these relationships with these
Uncle, I need you to land real quick. Thank you.
Oh, my bad, family. My bad.
Nah, you're good, man. You're good. You joined the house. I appreciate you. But I have somebody on stage I need to have a little dialogue with real quick.
Okay. Well, my bad.
Bro, you're fine. I'm going to come back to you, I promise. Give me a few minutes.
Have you been?
Thank you. Mr. Malcolm, are you there, Mr. Malcolm?
Yeah, it's good, brother.
Let me tell you something. I don't know if I ever told you this, but do you know why I come to your spaces? Because how you handle the female audience. Because females are tough on this app. And the way I just spoke, you would never speak. But I had to speak on that because it's been sitting on me for a long time. But please, I want to welcome you to the space.
Yeah, I get it. And what I do is I just ignore the trolls. And I saw what you went through with the troll that you're referring to. I just ignore them because I don't know. It's just better just to ignore them because I'm not gonna. I get bothered in every single room by the person you're referring to. I can't do a room without being bothered in the chat, talked about, disrespected. But there's nothing I could do. I mean, there is actually, I could invoke the power I have because I could ban that person from this room, and I could ban that person from just about every room they go to because the room they go to, all the people are my people. I'm talking about literally banned. Can't come to the club. But I decide not to. So I just let them troll. You got a powerful stage. They tried to take you down. I witnessed it. It didn't work.
It almost made me and you beef. I saw the fuckery. I reached out to you. Didn't know you. You always tell the story. I appreciate it. We're friends now. And just keep doing what you're doing, bro. And just let them troll. Cause right now, the troll is probably so angry right now just because the boogeyman's on stage having a conversation with you. The boogeyman can go everywhere in his love. You can't pick a room. Whack 100's room, whatever room you pick, it's an open door for Jerry.
Yeah, I think Hakima Mojo's days have come to an end.
Kill him with this love.
But we're gonna go for another hour on this.
Brad, how y'all doing, everybody?
What's going on?
If you want to go to the
hey brother, let's just smile, brother.
if you want to go to the other room, the healthy debates room, jump on that stage.
Any negative thing you
and you
say
want
to
to, talk, you can do that. I would suggest you, go interact if you're free.
I can't even put it to words.
But this room is
how much I
dead
appreciate
for the
you
most
as-
part,
as
so
a
sorry
man,
about
as a
that.
friend. See, that's the thing, Jerry.
But this is how it
You and I
goes.
cultivated a friendship off this app, which, in my opinion, is what this app really should be for. Let's cultivate relationships. Let's build businesses together. For those of you who don't know Jerry, please follow Jerry. Man, I promise you, my word as a man, you will learn business like you never heard it before. But I'm gonna hand the room over to you guys because Jerry, I was off the app. I left. I got like 5 text messages. You need to come back because of all the time.
Man, I love it. Listen, bro, you're doing some great rooms. You got a great team, some solid guys, solid women. Just you do it. Keep doing you, man, and then you're gonna start getting more phone calls when your room. You know how they go, Jay. As soon as the rooms start growing, you're gonna start getting reached out to again. But if I was you, I would double down and just dig deep into this room. This is you over here, and just keep pushing this, bro. But I appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna mute my mic and let y'all rock out.
Well,
Appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you too. Let me just say one thing. I let her rock out, bro. Say whatever you want. Sig's a big boy.
Why don't you bring her up then? Bring her up and let's have a conversation. Bring her up.
When you threatened to take my house down, was I put so much work into getting this house? I can't bring her up. Other mods have to bring her up. When you put the work in, and you get somebody that's obviously, in my opinion, angry at life, angry at men, man, I'm lying. You didn't say you were gonna take this house. This house is going down. Somebody bring her up, please. Thank you. Oof.
Yeah, I can't bring her up anymore. I've exhausted my invites with Angel, unfortunately. Sorry.
I consider that fortunate.
Nah, she said Jerry can. Nah, Jerry, I stay out. I got a secret power. My secret power is I stay out the way. That's it. If somebody come up, they come up. I'm not bringing her up. Next thing you know, I get accused of doing something. No, I ain't doing that.
Well, Brad wants to bring her up. He's more than welcome. But Jerry, before you bounce, because listen, for what people don't know is that you're huge into real estate, right? That's your lane. You guys want to learn real estate, man? Follow Jerry Malcolm. Good dude, man. Jerry, why, in my opinion, why are females so toxic in today's world? What do you think?
Y'all not gonna like this. Y'all not gonna like this. I think it's we got mothers and we got sisters, so let's keep that in mind. But then again, my sister be on some bullshit. So let me so, one of you dudes might call my sister toxic. But man, expectations, bro. Expectations. Somewhere, some women has been taught that you don't have to work hard. They've been taught that you're supposed to get this. How real can I be, bro? NY, can you mute your ears for a second?
No, I'm not easily offended. Go ahead.
I mean, some of them act like if they give up the pussy. Let me digress. I don't want to go here right now, JP. It's Monday morning.
Listen, hold on, JP.
I'm gonna keep it
You don't bring those filters now, man. Be you, because Six says the same exact thing you're about to.
Somebody said I'm being a coward. No, it's not that I'm being a coward. They don't know me very well, do they, Jay? But let me just say this. It's expectations, bro. It's expectations. And then, fellas, some of us input that bullshit expectation in because we roll over for their asses. Some of us roll over for the bullshit, and then that enforces some of the BS. But you know what though? I won't say all women are like that though, Jay. I don't think NY is like that, but I don't know, bro. It's a tough one. I've been in this app for 5 years. I've been in this app for 5 years or 4 years, however many, and I hear some shit and I just can't even figure it out, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know. Except the only thing I can say is expectations, unrealistic expectations. But what were you about to say, Jay?
I was gonna say expectations lead to disappointment every time.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what. Let's bring Angel up. Let's have that conversation. Where's she at? Fuck it, I'm gonna bring her up.
Wait, I mean, is this the one I was supposed to bring up? Because I was curious. Like, I heard my name while I was working. Someone said bring her up.
Yeah, Angel. I'm gonna ask Angel myself. Bring Angel up.
All right, here we go. Who's this Susan? You want Susan up too as well?
Yeah, bring him up. So let's ask Angel. What's good with Angel? And here's the thing. Yeah, what's good?
Hey Jerry, how you doing? Yeah, your fucking DJing stuff the other day was such old music. I couldn't do it. I couldn't stand it anymore.
Okay.
Anyways, how have you been?
I got a question for you, Angel. How come you've been banging on me for so long? What I do? What I do to you?
Good shit to me. I don't know. There was some spill out. There was, once upon a time a room. I maybe had, leaned towards somebody who wasn't leaning towards you, and, shit just flowed out. But you and I, we've never had a personal beef. In fact, me and Jay have never had a personal beef.
I know, but Angel, let's play a game. Just answer the question for a second.
Okay.
Because you're deflected. So what I'm saying is this. Because my friend had to check you. Because my friend Dropshipping Queen, she had to check you because of the way you was coming at.
Oh, dear God.
I mean, you want me to call her in here?
Go ahead.
All right, let me call Dropshipping Queen. Okay.
So what you're saying, Jerry, is that she's in other spaces as well?
Get y'all back up. Get y'all back up today, boy. Bring your back up. Sig got Jay. Jay got Jerry. Jerry's about to get Dropshipping Queen. There we go.
Wait,
Let's
hold
get
on.
this
I
back
didn't
up.
get Jerry. Jerry came in on his own.
He didn't. Shut the fuck up. Next.
No, Angel, let me ask you this though. Let this be a lesson for people, okay? So basically, I had a problem with Million Marathon back in the day. So what you're basically saying is you had zero problem with me, but because you rocked with them, you started bothering me. That's what you're basically saying.
Well, in more specifically, can I be specific about it?
Can you be specific? I mean,
yeah. Can I say exactly what took place so that people, if we're gonna speak on it, let's just speak on it all together.
No. Are you talking about that room? You talking about that room back there?
Yeah, you want me to show that?
No, see, that's an example of how messy you are. Instead of
I'm asking you for permission.
Angel.
Before I even go off on it, I'm not negating any responsibilities. I'm just trying to narrow it down to what exactly happened.
No.
Because you guys are being very broad and stuff. Like you're saying Million Marathon, and it had nothing to do with Million Marathon. It had to do with a young lady who I was, just like y'all here. Just like, Jay just said, like, I'm good friends with Sig. Like, I'm good friends with you too. I was actually good friends with the young girl, only from this application, only in this application. So when she posed her truth, I supported
Angel,
her.
See, that's my point right there. Let me tell you why you're dangerous, okay? Because you know that was a bona fide lie. Because if it was the truth, the person who was affected would have came here. So the person that was it was a bona fide lie, and it got proved to be a lie. But what you're doing right now, you're trying to spin another narrative, and
I'm not spinning anything. I just asked for permission to bring up the topic of what exactly happened, and then I'm now being called a lie.
Let me tell you what I was about to do. I was actually about to build with you, and I was about to give you a pass. But let me tell you what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna do what I could have did a long time ago, and you're gonna feel it. I'll just put it like that. I'm not talking about disrespecting you. But I'm saying I'm not going to let a girl run around the app in every room she goes in a chat and talk about me like a dog. You do that in every single room.
I didn't say anything about you. I just said you're a bad DJ. The other day you were playing music outside your music sucks.
Angel, I didn't
say anything about you.
Listen, I'm an admin in that club. You go in there, I could ban you from the club. I'm an admin in this club. I could ban you from this club.
That's fine. And
So
I don't. What does that have to do with with the room? With why we fell out? What does that have to do? What does it have to do?
Angel,
I don't get it.
Do you see how much of a habitual liar you are?
I didn't lie about anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't even get a chance to share nothing. You're asking me questions. I'm asking for permission to talk about it in detail. And you're basically saying that room was a lie.
No, go ahead, talk about it. Let's talk about it. Go ahead.
Okay, you said you wanted to ask me questions about why we fell out.
No, Angel.
You said, what did I do to you? And I asked for your permission. Can I bring up the day and question it?
Angel, I tell you what. Let's do this. This is what I do. Whenever somebody want to speak, especially a woman, I don't yell at them. Have I ever yelled at you and cursed you out?
Yes, you have.
I have?
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Wow, you're you know, JB.
Bring back the word retarded.
Oh my gosh. What is happening? Why? I can't be honest today? Are you going to sit here and say that you never cursed me out?
We'll let a woman discuss it with you. Bring Dropshipping Queen up.
She's loving this attention, by the way, guys.
Yeah. Hey, so listen. So basically, Joy, let me tell you what's going on.
Can I bring it back up too?
No, listen.
I can't bring it back up.
Hey, not if they're gonna be as loud in the mic as you are, sis. That mic is hot and loud. Please, if you bring in back up, Angel, tell him.
Let me jump.
Right.
Let me jump in real quick.
Let me bring him back up.
Let me jump in here real quick. You can bring anybody you want as long as they're respectful. But
wait, you guys can't. You guys aren't respectful to me. I'm being called a bitch and everything else, but my people gotta be respectful.
Get over it. Yeah, your people have to bring your people. But
no. Jay, let's leave her people in the audience for a second, because look, Angel. So look, let me tell you what's going on. I just want to put Joy up to light. So I come into the room. Angel's in here, going at it with Jay or whatever. Then she always saying stuff about me in the chat. So I just said, well, probably you got me. So guess what she tried to do, Joy? You want to talk about it? Let's bring up that room, something you did to my friend. Joy, she's trying to bring up that room from back in the day to imply I did something wrong.
Whoa. What room and what friend? Let's not talk in code.
Hold on. I have to say hello to Dropshipping Queen.
Hey,
my favorite person. How you doing, hon?
I am doing great. How are ya?
I'm happy you're here. But
I'm glad to be here.
I'm gonna let you and Jerry have the dialogue. Susan, please respectfully, please be quiet. Let Jerry and Dropshipping Queen have the dialogue.
So I'm saying to her, what problem does she got with me? Why she's always mentioning me in all these chats? Now she's also saying I cursed her out before. Joy, I've never ever cursed out one woman on this app, because I don't do that. Okay, now if you had a little boyfriend, I will tell you, go get your boyfriend out here what a real crash out will look like. Okay? So, but Angel's been coming at me. So what she's doing right now, Joy, with her voice inflection, she's trying to imply I did something wrong. And she's like, you want to bring it up? Can we bring it up? Something I did to her friend. Talking about that real estate situation, Joy. So so I'm just bringing you up to light right now. That's what it is. So, Angel.
Wait a second, Miss Joy. I just want to say that he said, can we talk about, what happened between us? And I asked for permission. I said, can I please talk about the day in question? Can I please, mention that room? So, in fact, nothing has been said for me. And you got called in as a reinforcement. So I didn't say anything actually. I didn't pose any. You are the reinforcer. And so I didn't just make notation. I didn't say anything. I asked for permission to speak about the day in question.
I got a question for you, though, Angel. Let me ask you this question, though. And
I actually just did it, but I like Jerry and I like Jay. So here we go.
This is just a build. Why would you put yourself in something where you have no idea of the details, but even if you do know a particular person, why would you insert yourself in something and go around room to room to room to room talking about an individual and you don't even know all the details, instead of reaching out to this person and saying, hey, let me hear what they got to say? What joy or what fulfillment does that do to you to go degrade yourself and make people look at you the way that you're presenting yourself, to do that chat after chat after chat, room after room after room? Why do you do that?
Jerry, I think I'm very well read in these clubhouse spaces. I'm known as goo member, chat banger. There's a lot of titles I've been given over my 5 years on this application. I don't know you, Jerry, outside of this application.
Okay, let's do this.
And,
let's do this.
I can't finish my statement. Okay, all right. I'll let you know. I just want to just say that every time I go to speak, the narrative.
Let me tell you what we're going to do. This is how we're going to play this, Jay. This is how we're going to do this. You have an amazing room going on, and it just came in my mind. Jay, we can't give trolls this type of attention. She couldn't pay to be on somebody's stage to be modded. She's the type of girl that has to do exactly what she do. So let's honor her and let her do what she does very well. Bang in the chat. Jay, please, let's leave the troll in the chat so she can troll.
I got no problems with that. I'm waiting for her reinforcements to come in. See, it's funny on this app how people have selective memory. And I told her, I said, I remember everything you said about me. That's how I survived this long in life, is my memory.
Let me tell you, I got to apologize to Dropshipping Queen too, Jay. I'm sorry. Joy, I love Joy like a sister. We actually know each other in real life. I know her son. She got a son that, listen, her little son is a reincarnated Deion Sanders, a reincarnated Iverson. She got a gym in her hands. So, Joy, I'm going to apologize to you. I know what you do every single day. And I actually text your phone to come in this room to talk to a girl named Angel. Joy, I apologize to you. I need to send you a cash app and buy you lunch or something. I will never do that again.
I appreciate the apology because you already know I'm over here doing my ones.
I know. Jay, I had to
about my brother, just to make a public service announcement, and most of y'all already know, about my brothers. They know I'm coming full speed ahead, all gas, no brakes. There's not a female on this earth that's going to ever come from my brothers, and they got to ever say nothing. That's what I'm here for. But with that being said, if you don't need me, I'm going to leave.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Joe. I'm going to call you later.
All right, holla.
Hey, Brad, Sig, and Jay and NY. I'm going to apologize to y'all, too, because I'm over here. I don't know why I even had this conversation with this girl. Hey, Jay, we got to have those fans. But look, Angel, I'm going to ask you to do this one thing for me, though. Can you tag 2 or 3 friends next time you talk about me? And can you, maybe post me a story or something? And tag, 3 people because it'll help the algorithms for me. But back to you, though, Jay.
Sorry, no, they're not.
I know Jerry doesn't need me to co-sign this, but I've been following Jerry. If anybody's new to the space, you're not familiar with Jerry, which is shocking because he's an icon on this app. I've been in and out of Jerry's rooms for years. I have never, for the record, heard him yell at a woman, disrespect a woman, get out of pocket with a woman. He's always been quite inviting and lovely to women in his space. So when someone said that he was disrespectful, I was sitting behind my mic, clutching my pearls, like, what? That just seems out of character. So I just wanted to kind of just support him in that narrative as a woman. And for the weirdos in the bottom who might be like, oh, she's a pick-me. No, bitch. Jerry is not a hater and disrespectful to women. So
he had his moments, and that's the truth. That's cool that she's saying that, but that's a lie. I mean, nobody can produce. That's what's so funny. Debate the News. It has replays. All of our stuff was on a podcast. Search it. Take time and search it. I don't do it. Now, if it's guys, I make it clear. We y'all want it. We can do that anytime we want to. Women, I don't do that.
Hey, Jerry, you know what, man? First off, you don't have to ever apologize to MySpace because MySpace is your space. But I'm mad at myself because I didn't take the advice I give you all the time. Stay away from people that are toxic.
Yeah.
And I try to forgive this woman for what she tried to do to me, right? Because it failed, because they didn't realize the man I am. But damn, I should have just taken my own advice.
You got a good thing going over here, man. Every time I look in the hallway, I'll be mad because you always open rooms while I'm in the thick of things. I'm why can't Jay just wait 3 hours and open it? But man, you got a solid crew. You can, but you keep stopping going. If you be consistent, man, you're the type of person where you'll have a better space than we had in Debate the News. Your space will be better than Debate the News because you allow more things from different people, and you don't try to be part of a clique. there's no click with you. My space that I had, I'm gonna keep it real. That shit was a click, and I was part of that bullshit. So just keep doing you, my brother, and a lot of blazing. Okay, yeah, I'm blazing Jay. Here comes the stroking. You know, that's what's so interesting. Why do people get mad at people because they'll give somebody compliments? Because what is the matter with giving compliments? Like what is the problem?
It's all in the word, Jerry. Her name is Angel. That's Lucifer, Satan.
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a cheat code in life. It's better to make friends than to make people that dislike you. Just remember that. It's much better to make friends. But anyway,
Jerry, I gotta point out that Mojo, the world famous Roger Mayhem, has been clipped, and in the muff is a rudderless house now. Today, we were supposed to do live stream analysis of this room and many other rooms here in Clown House to do a psychological observation study about how people.
All right, I'm not having that lunatic on. He's an idiot. Don't even get.
He was sounding kind of cool though.
Wait a minute, JP. Mojo's been clipped. I'm sad. My heart is. What? Why? I wanted to hear more.
Jerry, he was kind of flowing.
You want to bring him back up? I just want to let you know, Jerry, he's live streaming on YouTube and IG right now. And a lot of people that come into my spaces, you know why I don't keep replays on, is because they don't want to be recorded. And this guy doesn't have respect for spaces.
I guess. Why aren't we staying on topic? Next mode on that. All right, we're back to you, Shay.
Well, let me say hello to Nerd, because he's been patiently waiting. Nerd, what's good, man? Nerd swag.
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing, bro? You want to chime in? Why are women so toxic? And that was the perfect example.
Yes, sir. And I have a relevant example. I believe she is Latina, so modern women have a salsa and bachata problem, okay? I don't know when they all started going to these dance classes, but they become expert dancers around accountability. I'm going to post a link in the chat about this woman who said she is going to lose 60 pounds to be official, because a man said that, hey, we can't, be a boyfriend and girlfriend unless you lose 60 pounds by December 2025. So, unfortunately, if you look at the comments of that video, or rather a part of that video, Miss Leslie J, the sisterhood, says if you aren't official, he isn't your man. Don't deal with all these conditions, and this is a humongous red flag. So basically, it's a red flag to deal with a man who has self-respect and does not want to publicly date a humpback whale. So again, modern women are toxic because they don't want to be healthy, and somehow they have taken all these different salsa and bachata classes, but they're not doing it physically, right? They're doing it mentally. They are mental salsa experts, salsa rica, and it's ridiculous. So I don't know, maybe they need to actually go to the physical class and lose some weight instead of doing all these mental gymnastics and acrobatics. They're so flexible mentally, right? Making all these excuses, but somehow they can't even bend over to get on a bike. So I'll land right there.
Thank you, Nerd. Jerry?
Not too much on the big women, bro. Not too much. Hey, Angel. You see
everything on obesity. Sorry, what'd you say?
Angel, so do you want to apologize publicly right now for all the trauma and pain you've caused me over the last 3 years? You want to apologize?
Don't say this. Don't say that publicly.
Do you want to apologize?
Wait, are you serious? You want me to apologize to you?
Yeah,
You're
don't tell me that's my boy Craig. That's Craig. Can't be Craig. But do you want to apologize, Angel?
Yeah, that is Craig on 381. Fuck you, Craig. That was 380 yesterday.
Angel.
Jerry, what do you want me to apologize to you for, love? What do you want? I'm not. You don't act like you've been hurt. I never said nothing to hurt your feeling.
Is that you, Craig? Craig.
Craig.
Yeah, that's Craig. What's up, Craig?
What's good, Craig?
Wait. Is that Craig Credo? Is that the world famous Craig?
Yep, that's me.
Hey Jay, do you know who Craig is?
Yeah, I love Craig.
Oh shit, boy. What's been up, Craig? I haven't seen you in a while.
And I just been focused, man. I've been doing a lot. I moved out to Atlanta, so
Don't you move to Atlanta?
Okay, Angel, I just want you. That's all you get, Angel. But I appreciate you. Thank you for the apology. Well, go ahead, Jay. Back to you, brother.
That's an OG movie just made. So I'm gonna do a quick room reset. Man, this room's been crazy. Healthy debates. Why are females so toxic in today's world? I also have a poll. Who's being honest, Jerry or Angel? 80% are saying Jerry. It should really be 99.9.999, but whatever. You allowed your perspective. Angel, I'm waiting for you to bring it back. Well, I tell you what, Angel, bring it back up and I'll bring it back up. So I'm going to hand the room over to the other mods because I left what I was doing in real life to open this room. So I'm going to be listening but not participating. So, gentlemen, and Nye, good luck.
Hey, I'm going to say this. Hey, Craig, I'm about to start popping up some rooms. Make sure you pull up, bro. I need to holler at you. But back to you guys.
most definitely, G.
Dig, you there, Sig?
Yeah, I'm looking at this dummy in the chat, can't spell pole. She says, get my name off of your P-O-L-E. What a fucking dumbass. It's P-O-L-L, you retard. Fucking retard.
Well, that is pool. It's just not the right pool.
Yeah, this pole she's used to. That's what she got. Plus, she got 6 kids and 6 baby daddies. So, we understand. We understand where her mind's at. We get it.
Yeah, that is the pool that she likes, right?
Yo, why is a woman with 6 kids on Clubhouse, man? Yo, you should go spend time with your fucking babies, man. Get the fuck off.
Oh, no, that was Angel. Fuck. I'm so sorry, Angel. I wasn't talking about you.
Don't sip
oh,
out,
goddamn.
Don't
No,
sip
I
out,
like
Frank.
Angel. No. No.
Don't sip out, bro. Yeah, that's what she's used to. She's used to these spineless ass niggas that let her do whatever the fuck she wants. She ain't used to somebody just telling her, smacking her, virtually smacking her with the boot button, bro, with an audience button. She ain't used to that shit. But KK, the reason why she's not on the stage because she's been insufferable, disrespectful, and annoying as fuck. Everybody, probably damn near everybody with the mob team just dropped her ass because she's annoying, man. Annoying as fuck. Messy as fuck. She got 6 kids. Go be with your babies. It's already a problem enough these black kids don't have enough parental time in our community. Go spend time with your babies. Get the fuck off the.
So can I just say that, when I live stream these rooms, it is in my best intention. It's in everybody's best intention to realize that anger management, enlightenment, they go hand in hand. But personality development.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is a rare time where I actually heard him talk normal, because normally he comes in, and he does some weird trolling shit, or he, plays some weird music or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he's probably the most mentally ill person on this app. I don't know, bro. Let's get back to the topic. Big Stank, how you doing, Big Stank? I can't bring Angel up. If you guys want to bring Angel up, be my guest. I'm not engaging with her in that bullshit. Big Stank, how you doing?
What's good, JB? Chilling, man. Just came to support your space. This isn't a usual topic I'm used to seeing you have.
Well, we were having a really good conversation earlier in another room about toxic masculinity, toxic femininity, and I had to leave, and then I get 5 text messages offline when I left that, Angel was coming up gaslighting the room like she likes to do. She was centering the conversation around her like she likes to do, and they asked me to come back, open another room, and here we are. Man, listen, here's the truth. I don't give a fuck what a person's opinion is. You're entitled to your opinion. I know I'm not changing anybody's mind on this app, but you don't have to come up and just start centering everything around you. Anthony Edwards does the same fucking thing. And I'm just tired of it, man. I am. Angel lives in her reality, I live in mine. Go ahead, Keegan.
Listen, I don't know the beef, I don't know the history, and I don't get me wrong, the interaction I've seen of Angel does not seem like a pleasant woman, especially in the previous room with Sig. But I'm gonna be honest. Do I think that she's getting like, she's told that she can talk. She's told she's able to expand on a story. She gets knocked down. Listen, my opinion of seems like a terrible woman, but at the same time, if we're letting everyone speak, I don't, maybe we let her speak. I don't know. Just feels like to me, Angel's being kind of mistreated in this moment. I don't know about all the other moments, but
Hey, Keegan, you've been in a million of my spaces. All I ask people to do is respect the one mic policy. She sits on stage with her mic unmuted and interjects herself every single time without letting people land. That's my beef with her. I don't even fuck with her. She's going to go in other rooms today and talk shit about me. I can care less. But if she wants to come back up and respect the space, she's more than welcome to. Because Keegan, I give everybody voice on my stage. I can't bring her up. Big Stan, can you bring up the young lady with her hand up? Her name is Angel. Please?
I got you.
Thank you. Once again, welcome back to the stage, Angel.
Hey, Jay.
Hi, Angel.
Right, I heard what you said. I caught it for a second. I'm glad you caught yourself. You didn't know it was me?
I'm in the Matrix.
You're in the Matrix. Okay.
For that pussy hypnosis is crazy. Don't fall for it, bro. Don't step out. Keep your spine.
Sig, I'm gonna step. Give me a second, Angel. I'm gonna step aside. I'm gonna leave the room.
Okay, can I say something before you leave?
Be my guest.
To you. Yeah, so I genuinely like you. I don't speak about you outside of your own spaces. Like, if I have something to say, you're right here. Like, I haven't followed you just now, so, like, anything you want to talk about with me, I'm gonna give you my phone number. Like, call me, because, I'm a friendly person. Have nothing against you. Sorry that you feel the way you feel. Didn't come at you, didn't attack you. But I do remember you specifically saying that what I said to you during that time meant something to you. So I'll take that and I'll leave with that. But genuinely don't even talk about you.
All right, well, you shouldn't. And if you do, I'm a fucking rock star. But I'll say this, and I don't want you to interrupt me, please. Okay? I was in that room on that stage with 6,000 or 7,000 people when you came up and said I was love bombing you, which couldn't be further from the truth. So when you did that to dogpile on me, when you thought, see, here's what happens, Angel, on this app. People get doxxed, and then other people think, oh, that person's done. They don't know my resolve or my fortitude. I'm not that dude. So for you to come up and interject yourself into that space when it had nothing to do with you and accuse me of love bombing, I'm going to keep it real, Angel. Shame on you for even doing that.
Okay. All right. So, and I'll say this, and I'll say it one more time. Tracy disclosed a message to us publicly in Million Marathon. That message was something that was copy-pasted and put in my back channel by you. Was it love bombing? I don't want to define it as that. You and I didn't have that type of relationship. In fact, Jay, when you and I shared spaces, we were actually talking on real serious topics that had nothing to do with relationships whatsoever. And I don't, honestly, I don't oppose to having those conversations in the future because I think a lot of what you have to say is very relevant. I think a lot of what you have to say needs to be heard. I think a lot of your lived experience is very valid and should be something that you should operate off of. Love bombing is not something that I personally would call what I said. The only thing that I did say, and maybe this was where you didn't fancy what I said, was, hey, I got that same exact message. I got that same exact message, and we all PTR'd the same exact message that you were copy-pasting and putting in women's back channels. Just so happened that Tracy seemed to be the one to have something against you at the time. She didn't follow forward with anything that she said she was, so that's where I called her out. And maybe you didn't hear me call her out in many spaces where I said, you are a clown to go off and come off to this application and paint this man that he was making sexual advances towards you that you kept on saying were inappropriate, and you didn't follow through with no legal repercussions against this man who's already had a lived experience.
Time out. Let me jump in here because I really don't want to go down this lane. But I'm gonna
you guys have been going down it for half an hour. I'm just now speaking the truth.
Let me jump in here.
Okay.
So Tracy Reynolds and this might trigger some of you trolls in the VIP section. Sent me sexually explicit videos of herself. That I still have those receipts, by the way. I rejected Tracy Reynolds, that fucking daffy bitch. And as soon as I rejected her, she came on this app and said I was fucking love bombing her. By the way, I have receipts on the fact that I said to her, do not send me sexually explicit material. She did it anyway. And all you people drank the fucking Kool-Aid. You know why, Sig? Because there's a woman saying it.
Well, Jay, listen, sweetheart, I'm going to be very honest with you. Where I lost respect with you was the fact that she did share those pictures with you, right? She did. You admitted it. She admitted it.
It wasn't pictures, it was videos, but go ahead.
Okay, well, whatever it was, babe, is that you had it, and in real time, you sent it to Jonathan and Nelson on stage.
Wait, hold on.
You're like, you guys want to see what she sent me?
Hold on.
And you said, you guys want to see what she sent me? You guys want to see what she sent me? And you sent it to them, and we had a dialogue about that, and that's where I just...
Whoa, let me address
I
that.
lost respect.
That's fine.
Is that okay?
That's fine. I'm not looking for anybody to respect me. If you're not my friend, I don't care. But let me say this, okay? I sent that to Jonathan. I sent that to Nelson because this woman was sitting on the stage with
okay, but can you admit that I lost respect for you there? And don't say I love bombed you.
Let me finish. Right? I sent it to him because this woman was sitting on stage during the height of COVID saying that she sleeps with a knife under her pillow and that she was worried I was going to come to fucking Canada, which, by the way, the border was absolutely closed, and fucking hurt her and her son. Okay, that's not the only thing she said that you weren't privy to. She also went around this app telling people I hacked a bank account and cleaned it out. See, when you have my past and you own my past like I do, right? I own my past. But one thing I won't allow happen is people to grab the lowest hanging fruit and write my narrative for me. So I'm that man that's going to stand up for myself. So if I sent that to Nelson and Jonathan, it was to defend myself.
And I understood, Jay, that. And again, please just understand that when you tell people that I complimented her picture and she said I was love bombing her, please understand that is so far from the reality of what took place. The reality of what took place is in the real hour that we were talking about this discussion with Tracy, she admitted that she had sent you some information that was personal to her and that you had it. She felt victimized by a lot of the things that were taking place between y'all. I don't know what it was. Personally, I wasn't even on her side, okay? I wasn't even on her side that day. The only thing that I related to was the fact that the message that she had PTR'd was the same exact message that I had received. And the only thing I said is, wait a second, Jay really, like when I come into your space, you have an abundance of respect for me. You always have. This is not the norm of our relationship or of our conversation. So I'm going to give grace to this here. I don't even look at this. Sid called you for reinforcement, and that's how we got here. But I have no problem with you whatsoever. I genuinely like you as a person, Jay. There's nothing that I hold against you, okay? That's wholeheartedly, and I can give a fuck what everyone else says, babe. What I said in that space was very true.
Okay.
He sent me something that was a replication of what she said, and I said, well, that's funny of Jay. Why would he send me a copy-paste when we're genuinely cool with each other? So I thought that was something that I was just like, okay. Then when Tracy said, well, I shared even more personal stuff with him, I said, well, okay, well, where is this going? Coming to find out, it was some personal body imagery. Okay, Jay, you know how I am. You know my lived experience. This is where when you shared that in real time, sweetheart, that's where I lost respect for you, and I have every right to do that.
I'll say it again. When somebody comes after my
and I get it.
When somebody comes after my character and is coming full guns blazing, her, Eric Harris, right?
No, Eric, but we know Eric was a full. We know Eric was a full.
Hold on. Let me finish. When somebody tries to assassinate my character, and here's the truth, whether you people want to hear it or not, I did a lot more good on this app than 99% of the people. Okay? And I didn't ask for anything in return. I never got paid for it, nor was I looking to get paid for it. But what we do is we have a salacious society that loves to grab the lowest hanging fruit and cut people down. I'm not that dude. But anyway, I really got to get going. Sig, I'm going to hand the room to you, Brad, and I, and Big Stank. I'll be listening, but I won't be able to participate. Thank you for the dialogue, Angel. Sig, it's yours.
You lucky she ain't here.
Wants to stay on the stage to prevent me from coming back.
Wait a second. That's it. Wait a second.
All right,
So
this is
this
a
is what
Giant
she
Kitover
said she was.
podcast.
Listen, this is where the plot thickens a little bit, because this is what she said she was going to do. The whole reason why we were having this room against, not against Jay, but in regards to what women were saying about Jay, was because Tracy was supposed to be taking out some legal action against Jay. And she never followed up on that. And I eventually, after so many spaces later, where this Jay content was going on, I had said, hey, listen, Tracy, you're going to need to close your mic on this one because you're not doing anything about it. In fact, now everything that you have said has been reneged because you're not taking any action. All you're doing now is just slandering this man on an application, and you've done nothing to protect yourself, done nothing to protect your daughter. And you said that he was coming after the both of you in real time, and that we all needed to be cautious and aware, and that's why you had us bring it to the Million Marathon platform. We were all in support.
But Angel, he just said that he told her not to send it. So is that not unsolicited? Like,
it's still a crime, though, Keegan.
Listen, she sent it to Jay, right? You're right. She sent it to Jay. We can't run the playback on what she did.
You use it for medicine. That's not medicine.
See what I'm saying? But you're calling
me crazy. Put it in your tea or something.
She said what I think she just did. Literally in real time sent it off to 2 other men. Right in real time. Jerry, I think.
I mean, I used to do that.
Multiple people on that stage.
All right, we trying to go. Don't do it at all. Don't pay for it.
I know, don't do it. They don't do it.
That shit said because you ain't doing nothing but plugs, Rick. Never hear it do that.
I mean, you know,
listen, as much money you spend on them nicks and dimes, look, or A-ball, because I know you be feeling, special. You have your days where you be like,
can y'all go see, did Celine Dion really die?
Hey, Dior.
Did anybody see that Celine Dion died?
Thank you. And so that's where I said that. And so for me, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna what Jay thought it wasn't even that. I never got a chance to tell Jay, like, hey, what you did just really bothered the fuck out of me, because you were literally trying to stick up for yourself that this wasn't supposed to happen to you, but it happened. But then you did it. You passed that shit off to everybody the fuck else.
Well, here's the thing, though. Again, this is where accountability calls in. You see how they totally want to bypass and skip the fact that the first domino that was tipped over was the fact that she sent them unsolicited. How about we let this grown-ass woman take accountability for actions? Dumbass, we've heard stories time and time again that as a woman, when you send out nudes, people are going to share that shit. It's just, it is what it is.
But not only that, wait a second.
Everybody mute up. Sig, I just sent you a text message, right? No video, not showing anything salacious, other than, hey, I wave hi. What comes after I wave hi? What is it saying there?
It's a video of some, I'd probably say average to below average looking tits. And it says underneath there, unsolicited. It literally is just a wave hi, and it says, I want you to lick me. With the video.
So she lied. But James, talk about how she lied about it, though.
Angel. Sig. Who said I want you to lick me? Was that me or was that the woman in the video?
That was her. All I see is a wave from you, as in a friendly wave. Hey, how's it going? And then boom, naked video, and I want you to lick me. So nah, man, she's being a pervert. Because here's the thing: if JB did that to her, all she did was wave to JB. And then he sent a dick video and said, I want you to suck me. Oh my God, it'd be the end.
That man would have been fucking incarcerated. And so listen.
Fucking world.
So listen, so every single time.
Man, hold on.
Do you really have 6 kids?
Yes, I really do have 6
I'm not-
kids.
I'm
My
not-
oldest is in the military, so thank you very much.
Go to kitchen. Make
I have to be honest though. I'm not sure, and maybe
My kids
I'm not a legal
are
expert.
in their summer programs, so thank you for disrespecting my kids. Thank you.
I'm not disrespecting them. I'm worried about them.